So we're going back into a draft. Another Lorwyn Eclipsed draft. And we're just going to try and grab removal. Whatever removal we can grab. Maybe end up going Vivids, maybe end up going like goblins or fairies or something. But just being like, can I kill a bunch of creatures? Woohoo! Okay, flip this back. Oh, we've got a Merfolk spell again. Really wants me to play Merfolk again. Is there a kill spell? Destroy target creature with flying. That's technically a kill spell. The crib swap is not a kill spell because it exiles the creature. I think the only actual kill spell... Oh, that's -2/-2. Auntie's Sentence. Maybe we grab Auntie's Sentence, even though there is a rare sat right there. Maybe we grab Auntie's Sentence just as a removal spell. Trying to force black for more removal spells, but we'll find out. Yeah. Ooh. Like Virulent Emissary. 1-drop, creature elf assassin, 1 power, 1 toughness, death touch, and whenever another creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. It's pretty cool. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then, if it isn't your main phase, Blight 2. I think we grab the elf. We'll try an elf ball here, I guess, with a bunch of removal as well. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards. If there is an elf card in your graveyard, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Not terrible. Yeah, we'll grab that because it's some life gain whenever I cast elf spells. And then I can also use it to reanimate, return an elf from my graveyard to my hand. We've also got another Unforgiving Aim, which is destroy target creature flying, destroy target enchantment, or make an elf. Not terrible. Or we have Protective Response, which is destroy target attacking or blocking creature. I think we go with the Dawnblessed. Damn Mindful First Year is another one of the Strixhaven students. She's very good though. 1 and a Simic hybrid for a 2 power, 2 toughness legendary creature Gorgon Wizard. Each other creature you control has hexproof from each of its colours. And tap. Target creature you control becomes all colours until end of turn. So if I'm going to build a Vivid deck, she definitely gets in there. And I'm seeing a bunch of the Vivid cards going around, so maybe I do just grab her as my card. A goblin with when this dies, just put minus counter on a thing. A bit of mana fixing, I guess. If we're going to try and push this Vivid deck, maybe, then a bit of mana fixing doesn't hurt. Kindred Sorcery Elemental creature token this copy of target which you control has haste, and at the beginning of your end step sacrifice this token. And then flashback for 1 white, 1 red, and behold 3 elementals. Weird. We have Guilt Leaf Embrace. When this creature enters or attacks, you may blight 2. If you do, draw a card and lose a life. No, I think we'll take the Guilt Leaf Embrace. Scarblade's Malice is a good way to make a creature die. Target creature you control gains death touch and lifelink until end of turn. When it dies, you make an elf. It's pretty good. We've also got another of the Flash Reach Elves. But I think I'm going with a Scarblade. While I do only have 3, I've got 3 creatures. That's not that bad. Another Scarblade's Malice. It's that or... Ooh. Lava Leaper's kind of funny. 3 and a red. All creatures have haste. Whenever a player taps a basic land for mana, that player adds 1 more mana of any type that land produced. It's half Jackalope, half Frog. But we're going with the Scarblade's Malice. As much as I think that card is funny, the Lava Leaper, it would not go in this deck very well. Forgiving Aim? We take the Prideful Feastling? We take the Prideful Feastling, maybe. Yeah. We're then technically in 4 colours for the purposes of Vivid. Mostly green. Depends. So if we end up going Vivids, I think we just grab the Elf. We're going mostly Elves rather than Vivids. We've got the Prideful Feastling, we've got the Virulent Emissary, we've now got the Dawnlight's Archer. Unforgiving Aim, I knew there was a bunch of these going around. We can grab, oh, there's a Vivid card. We'll grab the Vivid card. Plonk it in our sideboard. Wait, there we go. Huh. Creature with Death Touch and Vivid. Pretty good for what we want to do. The Convoke, choose a creature type, return all creature cards of the chosen type from your graveyard to hand is pretty cool. If we're doing Elves, that's really good. If we can do Elves, there is also an Elf Matters Elf. That's not going to circle round. But then neither is Bloodline Bidding, so... The Vivid Death Touch creature might. There's an Elf. When this creature dies, if it had a -1 mana to encounter on it, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control, and it loses all abilities. It wants to be blighted. When this equipment enters, attach it to target creature. You control that creature gains Wither until end of turn. I think we go with the Dawn Hand. Yeah, I think we go with the Dawn Hand. Ooh, nice. We got one of the Elves. So this is Beholden Elf or pay 2. And it taps to add green, activating if there is an Elf card in your graveyard. It's that or the big menacey Vivid creature. But if we can force Elves, then we're going to do that. Enchant land. As this aura enters, choose a colour. Enchanted land is the chosen colour. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional mana of the chosen colour. Nice. Another Elf Matters Elf. Ooh, or Swift Cavalry. No, Elf Matters Elf. Or the Mill guys. I'm just going to quickly pick the Elf Matters Elf before I did trick myself into not wanting it. Stoic Grove Guide. 4 and a Golgari hybrid. Elf Druid. 5/4. You can exile it from your graveyard for 2 mana to make a 2/2 elf. It's pretty good. We're doing the Elf Ball thing with also just having some removal, I guess. So we've got Bloodline Bidding, we've got Tam. And Tam is the one non-elf in my deck so far. Another Scarblade's Malice. We could get a Tender Sprigs, but I don't think we need it. So we'll get another Scarblades. They're good removal spells that replace the creature that I'm having that's dying. Makes my little creature a trade-off that also just comes back with another elf, which is pretty nice. Ooh, I don't really want any of this, so I guess I'll take the Watcher. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really want any of this, so I'll just take the Watcher. Oh, we got the little Death Touch Vivid guy. What's Perfect Imitation? Choose one or both. Target opponent exiles 2 cards from their hand. Remove all counters from target creature. It's not bad, actually. I think we just want the I think we just want the Death Touch though. Barbed Bloodletting's pretty nice. This random Goblin Warlock, I guess, can get in my sideboard. Yeah, we got Elf. So, Champions of Perfect. As an additional cost to cast this spell, behold an elf and exile it. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. Whenever this creature leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to its owner's hand. So it goes, I stick this elf under it. I now draw a bunch of cards. At some point I can just be like, my thing died, I get the elf back into my hand. For later. Not terrible. We do now have 2 non-elf creatures. Ooh, nice. Another rare elf. Flash, so definitely picking this one. 3 greens, selfless safe right. For a creature elf warrior with flash and convoke, 4 power, 2 toughness, and whenever this creature enters, you choose a creature type. Other permanents you control of that type gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. It's pretty great. We've got no elves, but a recursion spell, I guess. Sure. Yeah, I want that over the Kithkin Knight. Elf. It's elf or elf. There's Grub's command going round. It's the Goblin command. We're going to go with the elf that mills me 2, as opposed to the elf that surveils 1. Because this one's got lifelink. Bounces off 1/3s really nicely. Put 2 -1 cancel target creature, or an elf that says when this creature attacks, you draw a card and lose 1 life. We'll go with Darkness Descends. It might be a kill spell. You may cast this spell as though it had flash if you control a fairy. Stick that in my sideboard. Tender Springs, I guess. I've got too many cards anyway. I may as well just like grab an uncommon for the sideboard. It's elf or elfant. Grabbing random sideboard cards. There we go. And then we go to the deck build, where we have to make some cuts. Specifically 4 cuts. Okay. The Bloodletter's not that great. It's good, but it's not that great. When I'm only in 2 colours, the Shimmerwild's Growth when I'm not doing Vivid. Yeah, I only have 1 Vivid card, and it's this Death Touching 2/4 that will gain me some life. So I'm not that fussed about having the other Vivid card, the other Vivid triggering cards. Whenever another creature enters, gets +1/+0. How am I doing creatures to not creatures? Let's have a look. So break it down by type creature. So these are my creatures. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 against 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we can probably cut the Watcher. Yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah, that's probably fine. No worries, Callie. Have a great sleep. I will have a great time just doing random Lorwyn Eclipsed drafts. Let's see if this elf deck can do better than the merfolk deck that I had before. It's like a elf ball light deck. I'm not full elf balling. I'm more elf removal, I guess. Some kind of elf control deck. Oh my god, I need to fight the Avatar. Ooh. My earliest creature is a 4-drop. These 2 Scarblade Malices in my hand don't really do anything, but I do have the mana colours I need, so maybe I keep it and see how it goes. Maybe I'll draw some of my many 2-drops. Of course, do I lovely chocolate. Ooh, the pet's a little gribbly goo changeling. Gribbly goo. Oh, it's the moose. It starts off as goo and it turns into the moose. Oh. Mistakes were made by clicking on that creature. Oh, it looks horrible. Oh, I didn't want to enchant my land? I need to make it green. Now that forest is green. Okay, next time I can play the Prideful Feastling, I guess. Or hold up and then flash in Dawnlight's Archer. It's probably better. They're also holding up a Dawnlight's Archer. I see how it is. Yeah, I see how it is. Yeah, all right. You can get 4 damage in. That's fine. Or maybe we both just trade. Depends on what you do, I guess. Depends on what you do. I think we're going to be... Mine's going to be dying to a combat trick by the looks of it. No, no combat trick. We're just trading elves. I'm okay with that. I am totally fine with us trading elves. This creature must be blocked if able. Whenever this creature attacks, another target elf gets bigger. I'm fine with this. I will block if able. I'm a 2/3 with lifelink. We can trade. But when we trade, I will replace mine with a 2/2. Oh, a flash changeling. Another target elf you control gets +2/+0. So they're going to give this elf +2/+0. I must block you, and I will block you, and I will also replace this with an elf. Womp. long way off being able to cast this 8-drop though. They've got the Twilight Diviner. Boo! Twilight Diviner on your side of the battlefield? Looks like your elf ball's elf balling better than my elf ball. That's no good. Can't have that. I'm totally fine with that trade. No attacks. Need to protect this elf. I did it. The elf got replaced with another elf. It's with 3 minus 1 magic cancel on it at the beginning of your hint stuff. Okay. Scarface Mass has to be target creature I control. Okay. I see that I'm not going anywhere. I have 2 elves in my bin for this. Oh, you're not attacking with the other E3? Okay then. This elf replaces itself with another elf. Looks like it's elves all the way down. You might end step if there's an elf card in your graveyard. This card removes a -1 management counter. Okay, good for you. I'm just sitting and not doing anything because I've got nothing to do. Because I'm not drawing any creatures. You sure you want to be doing that into my 2/2 elf token? Haha, my 2/2 elf token is killing a bunch of your other elves. Because take that. Yeah, that's 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I've got enough to just cast it. Sure. Elf. There you go, start pushing the tide back a little bit. If you've got the same card. Oh no, you've got Virulent Emissary. Nice. You can do that once. I can't be blocked, so I one or more creature. Okay, then I'm going to force you to do it then. And now I get the elf that mills me cards. Oh good, it milled me 2 lands though, that's good. Sure. I'm okay to trade those. Tilts the scale back a little bit again. Now you can't save both, so you're going to save your 4/4. At break time. I've drawn so many lands. Could I not draw all these lands, please? I'm pretty sure I'm out of lands in my deck. Like 1, 2... plus 9, that's 11. I'm on... There's 40 card deck. 23 of them are not lands. So 17 of them are lands. And I've drawn 11 of the 17. So of the 20 cards left in my deck, 6 of them are lands. I can almost guarantee the next card coming up is also going to be a land. I'm going to be really sad because then I'm just going to... Yep, there you go. I drew 12 of my 17 lands in my entire deck. Where did all my elves go? Where did all my elves go? They're in the deck. I just didn't see them. Just couldn't see them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some of these lands for those enchantments that make lands colours, I guess. Like, I don't know why it just decided to give me all the lands when I didn't need them. If I cut too many cards. I could put the Watcher back in, I guess. Cut one of these swamps. Oh, actually, instead of the Watcher, I'll put a Stalactite Dagger in. Yeah, I don't really need anything else from that. Nightmare So is actually not bad. Bloodline Bidding is nice, but it's very specific to the I'm getting my face punched in, so let me just stop that. It's Johnny! Hi, Johnny. Johnny Combo Player is the name of that card art. Well, the name of the card that has that art is what I should say. Okay, I can anti-sentence their hand, I guess. Great Forest Druid. Use Tam. Ooh, they're on white-red. Wait, white-red? Okay. I've got a 2/1. I've got a 0/4. Hmm? Interest you in a 0/4? I'll take the combat trick. I don't care. I'll trade my Great Forest Druid for whatever combat trick you're playing. Yeah, punch spell? Sure. I could have held on to the auntie's sentence in all honesty. It's instant speed. Attacking there was not the correct play. Do I care? Not really. She's any other creatures? Oh. No block. Welcome back from the outbreak, everybody. Try to kill it. Do it. You're not allowed to kill my virulent emissary, sorry. Come on, where are my kill spells? Got one card in hand. Okay. He's an ace. They got there. Yeah. They've got 7. You didn't even need to equip that. You still had me. But I'm gonna trade. My elf deck also being bad because I'm just not drawing the right cards. Like, I'm just not drawing any creatures in my elf deck, which makes no sense. Like, yes, I've got a bunch of removal, but I still have a bunch of creatures in the deck. I'm just not getting them. Which is kind of annoying. Sure. Sure? Sure. Forest mirror match. Evolving Wilds, 4. Another forest. I want to play this swamp though. Well, aunties now. You, show me your hand. What are you doing? What are you playing? Stuff. Graveyard stuff. Oh, you've got an Unforgiving Aim and a Scarblade's Malice as well. So do I. Exotic land, you can play an additional land, that's fine. I'm going to get rid of your creature. I'm going to get rid of the creature in your hand. I'm going to do that. I'm going to play this little thing named Elf. This little wavy flag. Go, look, Elf. Do you like my flag that says Elf? Because Unforgiving Aim doesn't hit artifacts. Yeah. You have 2 basic lands in the middle of your hand. You can play an additional land on each turn. But that's fine. I too am going to make Elf. And then we can trade elves to get other elves, I guess. You want to trade our elves into each other to replace them with elves? It'll be funny. Oh no, they want to play an actual elf. That's fair. Oh, it's got Menace. Of course it's got Menace. Oh. They make a shapeshifter. And then they're holding up their Scarblade's Malice. So that we can trade elves. Yeah. 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 Woo. We traded elves. Wasn't that great? Aren't you glad we traded elves? Anyway, no attack. When it enters, choose a creature type. Other permanents you control have that type gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Okay. So I'll flash this in and then trade this for the Dawn Hand, I guess. Elf. Hey look, I've got another elf. Look at that elf. Aren't they a great elf? Can I be bothered? Yes, yes I can. Always. Whee! More elf. Perfect. They've now got 2 cards in hand that might be elves, might be tricks. One's a Bitter Blossom. Okay, that's a card. That's a pretty great card. Ooh, I'm now worried because you played a Bitter Blossom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, hold an elf. Or pay 2. Behold. An elf. Do you see that elf? Look at it. Look at how great it is. Elf. Anyway, carry on. I'm just going to die to this Bitter Blossom and I'm going to make sad about it. Really nice artwork of Bitter Blossom as well, which just makes it worse. Wait, Bitter Blossom became a kindred enchantment? Was it always a kindred enchantment? Obviously it would have been a tribal enchantment, but I didn't think it was. Huh. They're killing my proudful feastling. Oh no, they're killing my little Lana dignitary. That's fair. It's fair. Do I take 8? Or do I chump block? I think I'm just going to take 8, in all honesty. Like, I'm not that struggling for life that I can't just take 8. I am going to obviously start getting hit by fairies, which is not great, but... Meh. That's where the sad part comes in a little bit. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I know what I can do. Okay, they're just jabbing me with fairies. That's fine. It's fine. I've got my Dawn Blessed Pennant. I just need to draw elves. Come on, deck. You just need to draw me elves. That'd be great if you drew me elves. Come on, deck. I just want you to give me elves. I'm just going to get beaten up by this Bitter Blossom because I'm not drawing any elves. Good game, I think, because not a huge deal I can do about Bitter Blossom in this deck with no flying or reach. Oh. I mean, that's a nice trade up. Not a trade up anymore. Oh, it's -1/-1 counters? Ugh. I definitely need that for my fairy deck then. What if Big Elf? Huh? Elf. Yeah, what about that? Now I've got an elf to block with if you swing with your 6/4. It's the best I could do. I'm still very dead. No, never mind, it's a 7/5 now. Oh well, I tried. I'll chump, because if I don't, I lose. And this way I get one more turn to probably lose in. Oh, good. An elf that can mill me some cards. Good job, elf. Just had to get that voice line in there anyway. Thank you. No, I'm still dead. I go to exactly 0. Yes. Darn. I also should have blocked very differently because I could have killed their 7/5 there. No, I couldn't. No, I couldn't. Never mind. Well, that elf deck went really badly for me. We'll open the pack that we won. Our consolidatory pack of just like, congratulations, you played. Nice, thanks for trying. Lislana Informant, 1 and a green for an elf scout. 3 power, 1 toughness. When this creature enters or dies, you surveil 1. We then have a Glamourmite, 2 and a blue for a creature fairy rogue. Flash, flying, it's 2 power, 2 toughness. When it enters, you choose 1. You tap target creature, you untap target creature. And then we have Silvergill Mentor, 1 and a blue for a 2 power, 1 toughness creature merfolk wizard. It has, as an additional cost, you may behold a merfolk or pay 2. And when it enters, you make a merfolk token. A 1/1 white and blue merfolk token. And we have a Twilight Diviner. We saw them earlier. That's nice.